Good morning. Today is the 31st of January 2025, and the time is 5:44 in the morning. So I woke up. That was my second time, third time waking up. So I had moved my chair two times already, so that was my third time waking up with this energy going inside my body. So I decided when I looked over at the screen, I could see all that energy out there and stuff floating, carrying on like every night. So I decided to record it, but try to get the laptop as close as I can to the screen, because when I post it on YouTube, some kind of way they have it where you can't really see it as well as I can on my replay. There's no air moving in here, but the fan is not making it move. But you can see at least I can see the energy. I see that you can see it better if you play it on full screen. You may be able to see it better. I can see it better because I have a Roku, so I put YouTube on my TV and go to my name, and I can see the energy really good. This whole entire house, we are submerged under this energy. They steady attacking my body. Uh, they're attacking everything on me. Everything. They're changing the shape of my body. They're making me look like I'm heavier. And I mean, it's causing me to have a lot of pain because this stuff is hot. And they're attacking my cellular system, probably all the way down to the atom. They're attacking my muscular system. Um, they're attacking my organs and my glands, releasing hormones throughout my body, but it's overdoing it. Over, um, they're over releasing the hormones in my body. And my stomach is just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. This is what they are doing to me. I can even feel the energy in the dogs. My sister, she just getting worse and worse and worse. I mean, she's getting bad. But she just hollers because they still attacking her. They done took everything from her. What they call themselves doing is taking our soul and capturing it in a supercomputer because they're not human. They're not human. These are Dracos, and I guess they need the shapeshifters. We've had presidents who weren't human. Draco shapeshifters. That's why this world is in such bad shape, because we got entities. who don't care nothing about this earth. And then they trying to say that they too many people, that there are too many people, and so now they're trying to do a depopulation. They're not now trying to, that's what they've been doing with all this, the lies of saying that this sickness is out here, that they put out here. They put this out here. They're allowing these people, because they're billionaires, to make all these decisions for everybody else. And their decision is death, that people must die. But God didn't say, God not saying death. This is what they saying. But they didn't create this earth. This is what they've been doing for many, many, probably before I was born. And like I've said before, I am 66 years old. I'll be 67 if I live to see my birthday. This is how long these people been doing this stuff. Way before I was born. Our government is not being run by humans, but by shapeshifters, Dracos. Um, there could be other things here too. But I think they're trying to slowly, slowly get the truth out here. Someone is trying to get the truth out here because they're putting it in the movies. They're putting it in videos. They're watching us inside our homes. They're hacking our brains so that they can know our thoughts. But all the thoughts that we have are not our thoughts. They have the ability to put thoughts in our head, in our mind. They have the ability to make you feel things that you don't want to feel. And if you don't know yourself well enough, they have caused you to do things that you don't want to do or that you don't normally do. But if you know yourself well enough and you start having these feelings and these thoughts and things, and you catch on to, this is not me. This is something that they are doing, and you fight against what they do. They can cause you to have all types of dreams, crazy stuff, demonic stuff. This is what they do. I do believe a lot of the school shootings is them attacking these children's mind, hacking these children's mind, causing these children to go to these schools and murder. Because these are sacrifices that they give to their daddy, Satan. Satan won't sacrifices. He won't death. He won't blood. Because he is the opposite of what Christ does. Christ gave us his blood. He gave us his. But Satan wants you to give him blood of someone. Because of the blood of Jesus, we can be forgiven of our sins and washed in the blood. washed by the blood of Jesus. That's how we get forgiven of our sins. That's why we don't need goats and sheep anymore. Because Jesus gave us his blood. And that's all the blood we need. It's his blood. They are able to release stuff inside our homes. They're able to attack us through lights with direct energy. They're able to attack us with radio frequencies and Wi-Fi frequencies and microwave frequencies and electromagnetic frequencies. This is what they're attacking us with. They're attacking us with 5G. If 6G is up and running, they're attacking us with 6G. The towers that they're putting up are weapons. The digital meters that they put on our home, put on all the houses, unless you opt out of it, maybe 7 or 8 years ago, are weapons. Uh, the thing that the power company is putting down up under the ground are weapons because this stuff is coming back up. This energy is coming back up. And you can't see it with your natural eyes. You can only see if you have security system, digital security system, maybe digital cameras or something, but you just can't see it. Um, they got smart dust, different. They had this fake fog, and I kept telling people this not fog. Fog. This not fog. People began getting sick because it's some type of chemical that has something in it that this stuff is not made for us. Nothing that they're doing is made for us. It's made for them to keep them looking like us. They're actually draining our life, our frequency. They're living off of. They like leeches and maggots that live off of something else. A fungus. That's pretty much what they are, a fungus. And this is what they're putting out. They're putting stuff out in the atmosphere to make us sick. And then they try to make it seem like it's something uh, that's just something just released in the atmosphere. But this is something that they are doing. Bill Gates is the forerunner of it. Dr. Fauci, he was too. They just some sick people. Our law has canceled out the law because they saw they do is break it. They just break the law every day. But they expect everybody else to obey the law that they break. You have the SES that was started by President Carter, which President Carter was doing something for, I can't remember what they said, but he's the one that was creating something for depopulation. And I always thought he was a good person. I was actually saying he was the best president, but that's a lie. He one of the worst ones. So Obama went back in and picked up where Carter left off, and so all the alphabet organizations like the FBI, the CIA. I think they're CIS and the DOD, the DOJ, FEMA, Homeland Security. You got the sheriff department, the city cops, you got the military, you got all this government stuff that's up under the SES. I don't know if the military is up under the SES, but they doing the same thing, so they must be. But Obama, there's a video on YouTube where he's saying that we are in a silent war. And like I have a book. I think I put it back. But there's a book that I have that says silent weapons for a quiet war. And the quiet war is against the stuff that the United States is doing is against its citizens. So what they're doing, they're going like wherever that someone to put a person name on this list saying that we are domestic terrorists, which is a lie. This is how they get it started by putting our name on the list. And they'll start watching. I guess that's what they say, they start watching it. Uh, but what they're doing is implanting things in your home, putting stuff on top of your house. They doing all kind of breaking the law, taking all your constitutional rights away from you. But the ones who are doing this to you are some of the worst sinners that can be. These cops ain't saints. They'll make Freemasons, and the Freemasons are the children of Satan. They follow doctrines of devils, occult knowledges, and they pure demons, human demons, because that's how they take in all this knowledge, and that's what they become, demons. Because everything they take it in through this secret knowledge is evil. It's coming from the fallen angels. And so what they don't find is true, they make up. And they just go after your life to destroy everything about you as a human being. Whatever neighborhood you live in, they'll just go in that neighborhood and spread all kind of lies and create movies and create things with the AI and say that this you did that. Something worse, bad enough that the people that's in the neighborhood want to make the money to destroy you, because that's what they go after. They start doing everything they can to destroy you until you, I mean, completely, until you just ain't nothing. My sister, she was, when we moved here 3 years ago, she was walking. They had already been attacking her and attacking her and attacking her. And the doctor said she had Alzheimer's, but she don't have Alzheimer's. What she have is torture, brain damage from the torture. They've been attacking her for many, many, many years. We were living in Wilmington, North Carolina, and we started noticing the things about her because she kept uh, repeating herself constantly. Everything she could ask you a question, then she ask you maybe about 20 or 30 times that same question, you know. And she was working in a rest home. Um, and then her son, he died. And that's when they really started working on her. That's really when they really started working on me after my son died. So what they do is take our children, our sons, so we won't have no protection because they'll turn your children, your grandchildren, they'll turn people, your family, your brothers, even your mom and daddy against you. Cause this young man, I can't remember his name. I think it was Daniel something. He said his own daddy. And these police are so bold and greedy and demonic. This the sheriff department. They come to your house to get people that live in the same house with you to attack you. So I don't know if they be having something on that person or the people just greedy for money and for stuff because they just sorry, too sorry to get out here and work hard to make the life that they want to live. So they just destroy your life and still don't get there. They still don't get there. But anyway, oh, I can feel they starting to mess with my pineal gland. You got people out here teaching to open up your third eye. Wrong doctrines. They trying to say that we did some. No, don't listen to those people. There is new age mess, demonic teaching. Our pineal gland is not for us to go into the spirit realm. Cause you're going in the spirit realm with your soul. There's a way of them capturing your soul and your body. It's very dangerous to go into the spirit realm without God. But there's a lot of people I'm seeing is teaching this stuff, even people that call themselves prophets. And people doing it because people is just don't want to live by the Bible. They don't want to be obedient to God. So they'll be obedient to man. But when they die and go to hell, what man gonna do for you? Nothing. Because he gonna be there too. But when you obey God, you'll go when you do die, you'll be in a better place. Because this is not our home. According to how you obey God and live your life depends on whether or not you'll live your eternity in a good place, a such better place than the earth. Are you going to a worse, extremely worse place in the lake of fire where you will be tortured? You'll be separated from God in utter darkness. Oh, excuse me. So I'm not going to stay on here a whole lot longer. It's now what? 6 or 7. They're giving me a headache. I can see the energy over there on my right side in that corner because while I'm talking, as I talk, the energy gets darker. It turns into a dark yellow. And why is that? I don't know. I don't know if it's because they're trying to hear or receive everything I'm saying. I can see the energy on this side. It's yellow at this side. But I'm not on, it's not just on that side and on that side. I'm actually in it. I'm submerged under this energy. And it's giving me a headache right now. They aging my looks. because they dehydrating me with this hot energy that they put in my body. I mean, they seriously attacks me when I take things for my health. And they seriously attacks me. I mean, it just be hot. And when I wake up, it'd be hard for me to breathe because it'd be so hot. It's like I'm being suffocated. There was a few years ago, I can see down the street, there's a light down there on the other side of the fence. Because these people are parked, I'm going to turn around. Okay. What I was getting ready to say is that one day I was sitting in here in my chair, and I was looking at, I think I was looking at something on my computer, and I just began to get real dizzy. And I'm really dizzy to the point where I felt like I was going to pass out. So I realized there's something that's coming in here. They sending something in here. And so I said, I need to go outside, get some air. And so I went to the back door, 'cause I know if I go to the front, go out to the front, I couldn't just go sit on the porch or go in the front yard because these people attacks me when I come outside. They actually know when I'm coming outside, and they wait some kind of way that this stuff will reach over here from across the street. Now they inside their houses, but they use remote control to attack. And so I went to the back door, but they was waiting on me back there. So when I opened the door, it was cool that day. So I opened the door, and I was just standing up in the door, and the person that was back, they three houses behind us. I'm seeing car lights back there. They have me surrounded by witches. The people is okay. is- I may have to turn it around real fast because I think someone is is coming this way. I could see a car light that was back that way, but I don't see them now. They have a false darkness out there. I don't know how they do what they do, what they do. Anyway, when I opened the door, I was just standing in the doorway because someone with I think it was a car was black. They three houses back there. There's one right in the middle, and then there's one on the right hand side, and then one on the. I think the house is gray. Someone was at the gray house on the left hand side. I be facing towards them, and they just kept blowing their horns. Every time I walked to the door, they just blow their horn. But it was cold that day, and so I came back in and sat down at the chair that's close to the back door. But every time I come back all the way back in, I start getting dizzy again. And so I go back to the back door. And so I went and got a chair to sit down. And I said, I better call somebody to let them know before I pass out. Because I don't know what this is that's coming in here. And, I couldn't get my sister. See, I could see that car right there. I must just turn it around. It's right here. Okay. As soon as I said I'm turning around, it stopped. But there's a car back there. And I guarantee you it's a blue station wagon type of car. Because they leave from back there every night or every morning around this time. And then they come back around maybe about 7 or 8 something. It's a blue station wagon. It's a woman. These people are witches. And this is our government hiring witches to attack us because they demonic, pure demonic. And because they are into this stuff, our government is into this dark doctrines of devils. They call it techno sorcery, is what they use. They use the technology. And when you try to talk to the people who's supposed to be spiritual, like prophets and stuff, they have no idea what's going on because they're trying to fight technology as though they are like it's a spirit. You can't fight technology the same way that you fight a demon because spirits, they have to obey the name of Jesus, the blood of Jesus. You keep dealing with them with the word of God, they're going to leave. Technology ain't going nowhere because they're dealing with frequencies, lights, energy. That's why you see all these lights on the, you see all these bright lights. It's shining on the cars because it's the light help the direct energy reach us. So that car is parked over there on the other side of that fence or by the fence. This what they do. They'll sit with the lights like behind us too. There's a man. He's parked in front of the house, but he parked in a way that the lights is not in front of that house. It's on the it's outside of the house where it can reach over here. So if you look out the back door, you can see his lights. That's like you can't see the truck, but you can see the front part of the truck. his lights, because they inside the house, but they're watching us. They can see it. That's why all this energy is in this house. From the floor, this is my chair. The energy's coming up from the floor. It's all the way up to the ceiling. All my clothes got energy on. Everything in this house is submerged under this energy. And these people are so evil. They just ride. They don't work nowhere. They just ride around, ride. This is what they do because they're getting paid by the sheriff department or someone. Because the sheriff department is the one that hires them. Them old people over there, they got some type of blinking light. It's not. It's this is January, the end of January. They still got blinking lights because this not Christmas lights. This is a weapon against us. And she got the old lady got where she was coming over here thinking because she old that she could just come over here. But see, I could feel her all the way in here. She outside on the porch. I could feel her energy because she she lied. She's a liar for one thing. Coming over telling my daughter that she don't have a cell phone. But that's what I was feeling, that energy from that cell phone. Um, that they her phone was always off, because she always coming over here wanting to use my daughter's cell phone. But what it was, whoever my daughter was calling or she was calling, they getting my daughter's number because that's how they attacks through your cell phone and through their cell phone. So she was pulling tagging us by coming over here with her cell phone, and her cell phone was to that link, whatever the link is that they uses to attack us. So I told my daughter that old lady better stop coming over here. I'm not playing with these people. You got people keep coming over here pretending that they working with some type of cable company, but I can feel them in here. I don't answer the door for them. And I told my daughter, stop opening the door for these people. Stop opening the door for these people. You don't know these people, and you don't know what type of people they are. And I'm telling her, I can feel them when I'm in here in the house. They not they not human. And if they are human, they don't care nothing for us because they just making money. They just making money, and they out here to kill, steal, and to destroy, just like they did to Satan. These people need to be locked up, but who gonna lock them up? Cause the police is part of it too. I've been attacked by the sheriff, someone from the sheriff department. I've been attacked by the city cops. I've been attacked by military. Doctors are involved. Doctors and nurses, they are involved in it too. I can't say every single doctor, but you don't know which one. And if they're not involved, you start going to them, the gang stalkers, somebody with authority. I don't know if it be FBI or the sheriff, someone they have authority is going to go to them and convince them to be a part of it, and they're going to be a part of it. Even the dentist, even at the cashiers at the grocery store, you just can't hardly get away from it because they're sending this stuff through the computers. Even at the doctor office, they sending stuff to the doctors. This is how webbed this is all over the world. It's connected through the internet. Okay, I see that. One of them lights is gone. But they're gonna come through here in a little while because that's what they do every morning. They leave out from over there. It's a blue, like I said, it's a blue station wagon. Then there's a neon green car that goes down there. And I'm beginning to see a gray truck again because it used to be a gray truck that go down there every day. I just recently started seeing that truck. I don't know if it's the same gray truck, but there's a truck starting to go down there too. And the person that was originally there when we moved here is a small blue truck. He was the only one down there. Him and this woman, and she even came on the porch. What was her purpose of coming? Because I'm not gonna open the door for none of them. And I tell you what, if they ever need help, they won't get it from me. I'm not helping them. And if I ever need help, I don't want them to help me either. Because I know their help ain't sincere. There was a man, a black guy, and a white woman. The house that was beside us, they was over there robbing. They came out of there with a whole grocery buggy. The buggy that you push, it was full to the top. I don't know. I didn't get involved. He went over there, robbed the place twice. Their house been robbed 3 times, to tell you the truth. Not one time has the police been over there. Not even one time. The white guy across the street, someone went over there robbing the house while they in the house. They in the house now, and this white person, a guy, was robbing his van. So he come over knocking at everybody's house saying that somebody robbed him. And so I have cameras. You know, my daughter husband asked me to make a video. Um, he more worried about those people than he was us. But anyway, he pretty much told on himself that he's a gang stalker. But anyway, I did make the video, and the only reason I made the video because those people that's on this side of us, when they started coming over, she let our dogs out the fence. They unhooked the fence on 3 different corners. They unhooked the fence so the dogs can get out. So I had to buy a chain and lock the chain up the fence because they unhooked it. These dogs bark. I don't if I was to start walking in the house now and they hear me, they'll start barking. They didn't bark at all because she was feeding them. When I looked at the video, they way over there. I could see them over there by the tree, looking down. That's how I knew she was feeding because they were looking down, looking for some more food to eat. They end up all the way down to the end of this street. The white dude over there. She asked him to bring them back, and so he called them to come back, but they wouldn't even go to him. They run over in this yard, came on the porch and started barking. That's how I knew they was outside. I said, they sound like they out in the front yard. I opened the door, they took off in the house because they're bark. Because she was feeding them, they didn't bark. They were eating. And she had them way over there at her house. Then the man with the blue and white truck that built with at the 2-story building, he unhooked the fence in the back. We just happened to come out and he was fixing the fence up, putting it back together. And we just happened to catch him on the other side of the fence. And that's when we saw other the other end of the fence loose. They had 3 sides of taking a loose. These people are monsters. They are pure monsters. Our government is being ran by monsters. And if people want to get mad with you when you say something about Obama, Obama is a monster. All the presidents that we had, they didn't care nothing for the people because they all the thing they trying to do is bring in the one world order, all the way from George Washington to now. That's all they think about, the one world order. It's all on our money. And then us, they're attacking. They're trying to make it seem like we're paranoid schizophrenic, which is a lie from the balls of Satan. We're not paranoid schizophrenia. We're telling what's going on. This is the type of stuff these people are able to do. While we feeling pain, while my stomach is just steady swelling, I can feel it swelling as I'm talking because this energy is coming up through the floor. But they got something different. They got pipes. I do believe that's why they got that light. The utility company put that light that's in the on the ground. They went over there and they always have Spanish people doing the digging and stuff, putting stuff down on the ground. And that woman that moved over there, I really don't believe she's human. None of them might not be human no more. Because, like I said, they've taken people and replacing them. And I think that's what that movie is about, taking. Oh, I never did finish telling about but what happened with me when they sent just something in here had me dizzy. So I called my daughter and she was saying that I was gonna go to the hospital. I said, no, I'm not going to the hospital. Cause the last time she taught me into going to the hospital, I was under attack the whole time I was there. At the hospital. The workers at the hospital was attacking me. And I said, no, I'm not going to the hospital. She said, well, if I come home, you going to the I said, no, I'm not going to the hospital, so don't you come home. I said, I'll call I call my grandson. I tell her I'll call my grandson. So she gonna come because she didn't want me to call the grandson. So I called him and he came and got me out this house. He took me riding. He took me as soon as I started riding good, I passed out. I mean I was really dizzy. I don't know what that was. They sit in here. But they can send it into anybody's house. I've been in three neighborhoods where I was under attack. My place, my grandson place, and this place here. Where they burned my feet so bad till my feet just swelled up where I couldn't hardly walk. This is what they do. Whenever I go in my sister's room to change her diaper, when I come out of there, my feet burning. My feet is burning. And it clings to the feet, clings to my shoes. Because this stuff goes through my shoes to my feet. So I know that they are doing the same to her. That's why she have all that mucus coming out of her. Because these people instead of attacking her. And she can't walk. She just lay there. Because that's all the thing she can do. But she was walking when she moved here. These attacks they've been doing to her. And I've been writing her lawyer telling her that we are under attack in this house. Every house we move to, someone from the sheriff department comes out and turn the people against us. And then we come under attack because these people are getting paid to attack us, to destroy us. The whole entire neighborhood, the whole neighborhood. And actually, I think they do the whole city because these people be riding around with one light. Like if we in a car, uh, like a black car might ride up, then another black car might ride up, and another black car might ride up. They're gonna be the same color and box you in. This is what they do. That's how many people is a part of this. That where if you just out riding around, they attacking you. Go to the doctor, they there too. Go to the grocery store, they there before you get there. Cause they telling them where we going, cause they listening to our conversation. If we say we go in the food line, they already at food line by the time we get there, waiting on you. Like I said, they know I'm making this video. And when Myers made 3-part videos, they knew what he was going to do. They let him go to that college and shoot, and then they killed him. Because this is what they want you dead. They want you, this part the population. So the people that they kill, they want them dead too. Even the cops. The dude in New Orleans, he killed some cops. They knew he was going to do that. So even they ain't safe. All they want is death. They will sacrifice their own family because the brotherhood is more important than they brother, a blood sister, blood niece, blood nephew. Because they think they're part of something that's nothing. Being a Freemason is nothing, but something that is a mobile to get you to hell. I see they cut that light off, but I guarantee they still sitting because she gonna come through here in a little while. If she come through, it be still dark outside. Then she come back about 7. There's a boy. He's a witch too. He leave around there, around 7:30. He come back about 5:30, 6. It don't be it be before 6 o'clock. But he been doing this for 3 years. That woman that moved over there, her daddy used to do the gang stalking, so he did probably in hell. Where she gonna end up going next if she don't change. But she just seemed to be a greedy woman. Cause she got to have plenty of money because she done had 4 different utility companies and 4 different cable companies go over there digging down under the ground. They even came over here on the end of our yard, both ends of our yard. So that whoever owned this house is giving them permission to do the stuff that because these people just greedy. And then they tell lies. But they don't have sense enough to question the lie. Why would you have me to break the law to destroy somebody else's? Because this is what this is destroying the law. They can't pass the law for citizens to kill each other. Because that's what they're doing. Attacking us with something that could cause cancer, cause brain damage. Then the doctor said you got Alzheimer's, but you just got brain damage. You can get cancer. You can get have a stroke because they'll attack you where your blood pressure gets stroke level. You can have a heart attack because they attack your heart. You can have kidney failure because they attack your kidneys. They attack your whole entire humanity, everything about you, because they're digitizing us to put us in Elon Musk's supercomputer. They're making copies of us. So everything about us, they're making a copy to put us in the supercomputer. because by 2030 we won't nobody will own anything. This is their agenda. Nobody own anything, but you'll be happy because you'll be living in their stuff. You won't even own a car because you'll be riding their train. This is how they're gonna get people to take the mark of the beast. Because you won't have nothing. And I do believe that's why they're using Diddy to bring down rich black people. Because they're so dumb and so crazy that they'll do anything to be a billionaire. And Diddy doing all this stuff to these people and recording it and blackmailing them. So now it's coming out because now they got his behind locked up. But they're only telling on the black people. I guarantee very high powerful, and I ain't gonna say they're high powerful, they're just rich. Anytime somebody's rich, we seem to call them high powerful, but they ain't powerful. They're just rich. Very rich white people is involved in this stuff too. And that's how he got involved in it. And he got so stupid. He just a fool. And they knew he was a fool. They knew who to use. And don't have no kind of morals. That he'll just do anything. Because that's what he was into doing with them. Anyway, I'm going to get off of here. It's now, what, 6:42. I've been talking a long time. They won't let me get no sleep. So, I mean, I get a little bit of sleep, but they wake me up with this stuff shooting up in my body. Just swelling up my stomach. Just got me all swollen up. This is what they've done to my stomach. Now, I've had 4 babies come out my body. 4. And after having 4 children, I only weighed 123 pounds. After having 4 children and my body scratched, it go back in place. But when they started attacking me, I didn't realize that I was under attack. But that's when I started gaining weight. Because the pain that it was causing in my body. I got where I couldn't go out, just get out and walk. That's what I used to do, walk a lot. Because I've never owned a car. So I walk. And this has kept my weight down. But then I got where when I go out, I could go out there, but trying to get back home was a problem. I would just be in so much pain. And people would try to offer me rides, I wouldn't even take it because trying to get in their car, it was a problem. Because the lower part of my back would be in so much pain. But evidently, while I'm out there walking, someone is attacking me in my back, and I'm not knowing it. So I got where I wasn't walking as much. And as I got older, I've been on the attack for a long time. It started in my hometown, tell you the truth. I left my hometown in 1990, 91, but they was attacking me in the 80s. And then we only had one red light. That's how small our town is. And somebody in that town knew about gang stalking. And I guarantee you won't nobody black. And now black people dying like crazy in my hometown. All at one time. People just getting sick. All at one time. Somebody's still there murdering people with this energy. All at one time. I, I know at least seven, maybe seven people. All at one time. They just dying. And they're not old people. Some around my age, some younger. All of them getting sick and dying through the same kind of mess that this stuff will cause in your body. And I do believe our chief of police, who was named Danny Bradshaw, I do believe he's the one that started attacking me. If he wasn't, he had some, he was involved, and he know who was. Because he just came on my job one time. I was working at the corner store, and I was in there by myself, and he come in. Query's talking about he don't never see me with a man. He not supposed to see me with no man. That ain't none of your business. And I didn't really think much of it until now. I'm beginning to wonder about that. And just like when the doctor sent me home hemorrhaging, I'm about to wonder, were they trying to kill me? I'm just wondering because I know all the stuff that's going on now. And it's just taking my mind back to all the stuff that was happening to me back then. I guess my cameras are getting ready to turn from night to day. So I want to capture some of that. So I'm going to pause it for a little bit. I don't know how much more uh, room I have on my camera. So if I don't capture it, it's because I ran out of room because I didn't clean the other two videos I had on there. But I'm going to pause it for now. Okay. So the blue station wagon didn't come through. They was right there at the corner. Like I said, these people watching us in this house. Ugh. They watching us in this house. And what all they can see, they probably watching us take baths. There ain't no telling what all they watching, which is criminal. If I was at a motel and I saw cameras, that person that will go to jail. These people need to go to jail. The doctors who put these cameras in my eyes need to go to jail. Um, the dentist that put stuff in my gums need to go to jail. Uh, the whoever it was that owned these houses need to go to jail because they're giving them permission to do this to us, and they get paid rent. All our rent money should be brought given back to us for the amount of years that we lived in their house under attack because they got paid by the government too. They pretty much has destroyed my sister, you know. Well, I'm gonna get off of here. I think I said enough. I've been on here a long time. It wouldn't let me get see. What I should have did was got my Bible ready. But I'm getting where I can't hardly see out my glasses because they're attacking me in my gut, in my stomach, which is affecting my eyes. I'm hearing some type of beeping sound. Let me go see where that sound comes from. Well, I'm just gonna shut down. Y'all have a blessed day.